Hi guys, my name is Darren.
And I'm Natalie, and this is our journey to parenthood. Infertility has become a subject near and dear to our hearts over the past couple of years.
About 2 years.
About 2 years. We've watched other couples on YouTube and we're inspired by them to share our story. Watching the story of others on YouTube also was kind of therapeutic for me, helping me through feeling inadequate, feeling angry, feeling depressed, and kind of working towards accepting that my body doesn't function the way that it should, and working towards a solution. So here we are, and we actually had a nice video recorded earlier this week, but somebody deleted it. So we're still figuring out all this recording stuff. But we hope to inspire others by sharing our story and just increasing awareness about infertility in general. And we hope that one day infertility will be covered under insurance, just like impotence or any other sexually related disease, because that's what it is. It's a disease. So anyway, to get on with our story, we've been struggling with infertility for about 3 years now, and we've been married for 5 years. So after 2 years of marriage, we decided, let's go ahead and start trying for a baby. A lot of other people around us got pregnant right away, and we didn't really think anything of it. We just figured it was going to take us a little bit longer than average. No big deal. And then I think when you're doing that, it's easy to lose track of time. And then what propelled us to seek out an infertility specialist is my cycles started becoming really irregular, really long, spotting in between. So I went to my gynecologist. I told her about our infertility struggles and the irregular cycles. She didn't really seem to be too concerned about the irregular cycles at all. I felt like she kind of blew me off in a way. She referred me straight to the infertility specialist. So we did go to the infertility specialist, and come to find out I had a cyst on my ovary and polyps in my cervix and polyps in my uterus. So I underwent a surgery to remove the polyps, and the cyst went away on its own once I started birth control pills, which I think is the primary treatment for ovarian cysts. And I'm not sure if it was the cyst or the polyps. I think it probably was the cyst that was causing the irregular cycles, because from my understanding, it can cause the body to produce more estrogen and kind of throw everything out of whack. So needless to say, after that, everything went back to normal, except we did receive some bad news after the surgery. The doctor did a HSG test, which is when they fill the uterus and fallopian tubes with iodine, and he couldn't prove that either tube was open, so the iodine was not filling the fallopian tubes. That was really heartbreaking, because here we thought, it's going to be really easy. We're just going to do the surgery, everything will be all good. That wasn't the case. So about a month later, I underwent another procedure to open the fallopian tubes. They were able to open both of them, but they were deformed. The doctor didn't really have much hope that they were actually catching the egg when it was released from the ovary, and the egg was not getting into the fallopian tube. But he encouraged us to keep trying. He said we were young enough, we should give it a couple more months. So that's what we did. Yeah. That's what we did. We, did timed intercourse for several months, which, if any of you have done that, it is exhausting, especially after several months go by. And another frustrating thing about that is I would always use the ovulation predictor kits, and a lot of times I wouldn't get positive ovulation. I would go to the doctor, get follow-up blood work, and I would ovulate on a pretty regular basis, but the kits, they didn't really work that well for me. So we are embarking on the IVF journey. This is the next step for us, and we are hopeful and excited about it. I went to the doctor earlier, I guess it was a week ago tomorrow, to start birth control pill, just to quiet the ovaries down. And the 14th of August, I start the subcutaneous injections. So that's where we're at in the process right now. We look forward to sharing more with you as more news becomes available, and we appreciate you tuning in. Do you want to add anything? Because I talked a whole lot.
Not at the moment, no. It's
I guess for Darren's part, while I was getting checked out by the fertility doctor, do you want to?
Yeah, I got checked basically twice. Once before she got referred to the IVF doctor, which everything came out normal, and then a second time
Both
again
came out normal.
by the her second doctor, I guess, infertility doctor, and both came out normal. So I guess on my end,
So that's
everything
good.
is okay. Yeah, at least that part's good. Yeah, and just and thanks for family and friends that are supporting us through this process.
Yeah, we appreciate your love and support.
Yeah. All right, thanks guys. Talk to you later.